Let's go to the phones at 617-830-4750. Listen for your area code. Remember that the way the system works now, you'll be able to hear me talking to other callers. So you got to pay close attention for when I say your area code. And we will start with our caller from the 404 area code. Caller from 404. Who's that? What's on your mind today?
Hey, David. This is Jeff from Atlanta again. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
Not much. Not much. I was going to call and ask you about Trump-Russia today, but after this week of Democrats, Democrats' behavior, I thought and asked your opinion about what you think of the caving of Democrats this past week and where we're going from there.
Yeah, I mean, here's my big picture view. I believe that these government shutdowns are basically political theater. I don't mean that they don't have real impact, but as we've talked about, the overwhelming majority, I think Pat said something like 90% of government continues to function even during a government shutdown. So I think that these are basically, the Democrats, I think, lost in terms of the PR because they did basically cave without really getting anything. They got this vague promise of we'll do something on DACA at some point soon in the future. So I think Democrats misplayed it, but I think the entire concept of the government shutdown is like a bipartisan disservice to the American voter, taxpayer, citizen, resident, whatever. I think it's horrible.
So you think it's just more of a political football than anything else?
Yes, but that doesn't mean the Democrats didn't misplay it. I do believe that they ended up basically, they initially held out, and it made sense because Republicans, you've got the majority everywhere. You control the House, Senate, and White House. But you've got to at least work with Democrats, and they didn't, and Democrats said, well, then we're not going to go along. But then Democrats relented without having achieved anything. And, of course, they said, listen, we're just doing the right thing because we got to get government back up and running. But the truth is, if it was worth stopping government over that, then it might have been worth keeping it going a little bit longer and trying to get something out of it, if that makes sense, Jeff.
Absolutely. Are these the kind of Democrats you want to support in the future? Because honestly, I think they're spineless and they aren't standing up for what our values are. You know, they're caving they've given so much for hashtag resistance. They've given Donald Trump everything he wants, along with this new FISA agreement, giving him the NSA and a warrantless tapping powers.
Yeah. To
bug America. I mean, 18 Democrats voted for this stuff.
Yep.
I don't want. This is what really upsets me, and this sort of ties into my whole Russian narrative, is that they use that to distract people while these things happen, while Democrats cave, while they pretend to be part of the resistance, but in reality, they're really just supporting the same policies Obama supported.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's a lot there. There's some of that, but also there's also fake scandals. In the same way that you can say Russia's being used to distract from other things are also being used to distract from Russia. Yeah, no, I get it. I got it, Jeff. Yep.
I know he's guilty of corruption with Russia. I just get disgusted.
Well, we don't know.
Disgusted that all the coverage is Russia, Russia, as opposed to like the tax bill that just passed a month ago. How bad it is. The media did a poor job of doing that. So it's the Democrats that I don't support. So anyway, well, thank you for taking my call.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it, and always great to hear from Jeff, and a lot of good points there.